Hello, I hope you're doing well. This is Kelly. I am working on what in my mind I'm thinking is going to be ladybugs. And so I've used this to draw out grid lines and then this to do the circles with my mechanical pencil. I like those because I don't have to keep sharpening and they erase pretty well. If I need to erase the lines, these kneadable erasers are great for that. And so now that I've done this, I've kind of stared at it for a little while trying to decide what to do next. And at first I thought ladybugs and I would do all the same direction, but now I think I'll change and turn them here and there, and then the lines will kind of be a guide for maybe plant stems and some leaves in the background. We'll see how it goes. So I think I'm going to do the leaves stems first. Just gonna get some green paint and go up these. And I'm not trying to keep perfectly straight with the lines, just using them as a guideline. If you look at plants, they're seldom super straight. Then I'll probably erase the lines going this way, but I'm going to put in some leaves. And if you look at plants again, it's always training your eye when you're doing art, I think, to see what's there. It's not going to be the same shade of green everywhere. So you want to use 2 or 3 shades of green. And if you go in while the paint's still a little bit damp, it'll get a nice spread to it. As the colors blend into each other. And then I like to have my light source coming from the left. So with this deeper green, I'll do kind of a shaded side, and that starts to give it some dimension. Looking it over, I think this brown on the yellow might be good. Let's see what happens. Maybe brown on the orange as well. It doesn't seem to be quite as good a contrast, but I'll do at least this one like that. You always want to make sure those lids are on tight. They dry out fast. All right, so I have a purple. That seems like a good idea, and I'm looking at how to turn these each time. So I think I have that direction to go. Maybe bigger dots. Yeah, I think I like the bigger dots. I'll have to come back with the brown on those and the black on that. Okay, I erased the lines a little bit, and now I'm coming in with a blue on the micron for this. Which direction do I want to go? Maybe this way. And sometimes it's easier just to turn the paper to try to get that rounded line. There. I think I'm glad I've done varied colors on these instead of doing all black. And some of these lines don't erase as well, especially when they've been painted over. So I might do like a fence looking grid on that. And while I have the blue, let's see, which way do I want to go? Maybe like this. Do the blue on that one. Oh, got a little carried away there. Maybe I'll do a green line on two of those. I'm trying to keep the size all with the 05, 05, however you want to term it. And then which way do I want them facing? Looks like I don't have any going like that, so I'll do that. I stuck my thumb in the blue one over here, it spread, and then without realizing it, I added blue over here. And then I tried to blot it off, but actually it's going to work out to put the head of the ladybug right there. It'll kind of camouflage that blue blob. I think I'll go ahead and keep with this green and see what happens with it here. Which direction should it face? I think probably like this. Now I have the orange Micron 05. I'm curious what it's going to look like on this green. I kind of like that. What do you think? Now, which direction should it face? Probably this way. The microns are drying out pretty quickly as I work. I haven't had as much trouble with the Sharpies doing that, so I'm going to continue to work on those. I still want to see what the green will look like, see if it's any better with the Sharpie. As you can see, it's a really fine point. In fact, does it say? It just says Sharpie pen. Oh, it says fine down here. Okay. I thought maybe it would say ultra fine. It's such a nice point on it. Oh yeah, I think that's looking quite a bit better. The purple ones were so dark, there just wasn't enough contrast for the pen to show up. So I went back with a wet brush and wet the paint and then lifted it off with a paper towel. So it made it much lighter, and now the ink will show up a little better. Okay, so now I just need to touch up some of the ladybugs and put in a background that'll fade away. So in the blue grays, maybe up in this area, we can do a little bit of purple, and then over here, yeah, probably grayish green, maybe, I don't know. I'll play around with it and see what happens, give the leaves a little more detail, and then think about putting in that fence line.